Dear aspirants, welcome to my channel. This is Diploma C25 Model Question Bank Civil Engineering third semester. Subject name is Construction Techniques and subject code is 25CE32I. This video is having question bank, MCQs, fill in the blanks, chapter wise. If you study this video in the exam, you will get almost questions in the exam. Pakka you will 20 marks. Passing package you will get it. This is model questions for CO1 is a chapter 1. We'll see the first question. What is the ratio of volume of voids to the volume of soil solids? So option B, that we call it as an void ratio. The standard penetration test SPT is used to determine option B. We need to find out bearing capacity of soil. The liquid limit of the soil determined using option A Casagrande operators. Which of the following is a shallow foundation? Option C raft foundation is the shallow foundation. Which construction tool is used to check the vertical alignment? Option B, plumb bob. We need to find out the vertical alignment. Which of the following is not a physical property of soil? Option C, tensile strength is not a physical property of soil. Which type of foundation is suitable for structure on a black cotton soil? So, option B, the raft foundation is suitable for black cotton soil. The soil improvement techniques involve in the addition of cement to the soil. It is known as, that is, we call it as a cement soil mixing. Option B will be the answer. The method used to remove water from the foundation excavation is called as option A, dewatering. The bearing capacity of the soil determined by the plate load test. Option C, site specific and depending on soil condition. The next will be an fill in the blanks. The ratio of mass of water to the mass of dry soil, which we call it as an moisture content. The soil classified based on a particle size distribution according to dash standard in India, that is we call it as Indian standard or IS code. A dash foundation is consist of a single footing supporting on a column, that is option answer will be an isolated footing. The dash test involves driving a standard sampler into soil at a regular interval to assess bearing capacity. So answer will be standard penetration test or SPC. If you see the bearing capacity, you have to write the standard penetration test or SPT. Dash is the synthetic material used to reinforce soil and improve its load bearing capacity. Answer will be an geotextile. The dash is the maximum water content at which soil begins to behave a liquid, that is we call it, answer will be a liquid limit. It's started flowing. Dash is the minimum water content at which soil can be rolling into a threads and without breaking, that is limit we call it as a plastic limit. The purpose of dash is the increasing the density and shear strength of the soil, that we call it as a compaction test, that is compaction. Dash involves driving a long slender member into the ground to transfer the load's deeper stratum, where we have to use pile foundation. We'll see the answer. Answer will be an pile foundation. Dash is the water content at which the soil changes from plastic to semi-solid state. Answer will be, that we call it as an shrinkage limit. We'll move on next model questions. CO2 chapter 2 multiple choice questions. The projecting a stone course provided at the top of the wall, that we call it as an option A, cornice. The brick lied with its shorter face exposed, that we call it as an option B, header, shortest length, shortest face, that we call it as an header in the bricks. The depression provide on the top surface of the brick, that is called as frog. Option A will be the frog. Which bond consists of alternate course of headers and stretchers, that we call it as an English bond. Alternate sources will get as header and stretcher, that is answer will be an English bond. Throw stones are used for. Option B, that is stone masonry work, we are using throw stones. AAC blocks are preferred because they are, option C, light in weight. The main purpose of lintels is, option B, support wall above openings. A dog-legged staircase is characterized by, option B, no well opening. Which roof is suitable for larger span? Option B, king post trussed roof. A portico is generally provided, option B, at entrance. Next will be the fill in the blanks. A visible face of the masonry is called, his answer will be an facing. A off brick is known as, answer will be a bat. The top surface depression in a brick, which we call it as a frog. The English bond consisting alternate courses of header and stretchers. Dog-legged staircase are used where the space is available, dash space is available, that is limited. AAC stands for dash aerated concrete. A stands for autoclaved. A member constructed above door openings is called as, answer will be an lintel. The horizontal member in a staircase called as thread. Horizontal member like will be there, right? That is horizontal. This we call it as an thread. This we call it as an rise. TR. A roof with an inclined surface is called dash roof, that we call it as a pitched roof. The entrance projection of a building is called as portica. Answer will be portica. Remaining chapter 3 and chapter 4, I am going to upload next video. If the content is useful, please subscribe my channel, share and support. Thank you.